Okay, how can you tell if somebody is like really, really um God's side or God's um whatever, God's people? How can you tell if somebody's with God? Because if they'll pray, okay, their prayers get answered really, really good. Okay. They tend to be nice. They tend to get separate themselves also. Uh, that sometimes they're a miracle themselves. God doesn't leave something untouched. Like he shows his work. Mhm. They're not okay. That's how you can tell. That's how you can tell. Especially. Um they cannot touch the enemy's things, okay? They cannot be around the enemy's things as well. Okay. God, just like how the enemy has a little bit, whatever you give them, God has a lot of power. So if somebody belongs truly with God, they can, like, if they touch anything to do with the enemy, let's say that somebody has a contract of the enemy, right? And they give it to that person, they can't touch it. Otherwise, the other person would die. That's how, um, that's how an effect of the power of God it has. Okay. Mm, you tend to try to pay the enemy with them, but it doesn't usually work because God is like, He's like the God that has the destiny in His hand, the life book, okay? So, yeah, God always gets His way. So, do you ever, and then the evil always charges. Sooner or later, like their works get charged. It's just, it's just a fate. Like, it accumulates over time, but then sooner or later, it's time to pay. Yeah. If it's somebody like really high up there, where, they're considered somebody like really, really connected to God, then you got to be careful because they can also change destinies. So you don't want to mess with them. You don't want to give them mad as well because they might have a lot of strength as well. Some people you just can't mess with them. God just overshadows their whole being for whatever reason.